Hello, good morning. Happy Sunday. Welcome to Sunday Self-Care, everyone. How are you doing today? It is Sunday, the last day of June, and Jillian's birthday today. So here we are. How are you feeling today? Hi, Azim. Hi, Colin. Happy Self-Care Sunday. Welcome, everyone. It is going to be a marvelous day. What can I share? Well, it's supposed to be warm, so we're going to have fun in the garden. I know that. And Azim will be at some fancy restaurant in Delhi, having fun or visiting somebody or doing something amazing. Hi, Yuko. Good morning, everybody. It is Sunday Self-Care. Welcome to Sunday Self-Care, where you will get an exciting thing. I read a book a long time ago, and it says, wherever you go, there you are. And that's true. Wherever we go, that's where we are. And you're wondering, why is she saying mine? We go there first. And then we never realize that we took ourselves there. And sometimes we take ourselves there because hi, Hugo. Welcome.
Hi, Tessa. Hi, friends. Happy Self-Care Sunday.
Yes. You too. Happy Self-Care Sunday. I was just saying, I read a book a long time ago, long ago. It really teaches you to be in the center of yourself.
Okay.
And the book is called Wherever You Go, There You Are. And
that's an interesting title.
But it's true, though. Wherever our mind goes, that's where we go. Wherever you go, that's where you are. And even if your body goes there, hi, Asan goes up somebody, and turtleneck. This is the Sunday Self-Care Show where you're going to know that you are worthy and you are important. You're magnificent. We build you up so you can build yourself up. Remember, we had to do it first. We are not coming to pontificate to you about how to be amazing, beautiful, and spectacular.
So we have to do it first.
We did it first.
We did it first.
Yeah, we are relating to you because we know that when we are in this world, a lot of energies are pushing us left, right, and center. And sometimes they plan it for so long. But remember, we are not any better than you. We were there before. We might look like we know what we're saying.
Yes.
Because we do. We went through the journey. We did the little things to fix it. And now we are here. So that's why we are sharing this with you. Sunday Self-Care. Both Yoko and I have been in my husband passed, relationships for years. We are friends. We are family. We knew how to make space for ourselves in a very crowded environment. I used to call myself Taxi Mom. Until I got smart enough to realize, okay, we need to stop this. And so all what you might be going through, the teenager that is not being good, the baby that is screaming. And remember, that's life. Do not get angry because things are not going exactly as you want. We already have a question. Let me see what that says.
Yes.
How to set
my comment
for Sunday Self-Care and deal with Monday blues. Oh my God, that will be our next topic. I will have to.
What was it?
I will have to take a poll. Am I good at doing this? I have to take a pic of it. I don't know.
All right. Just don't go anywhere.
Well, no, I didn't. So I took it.
Yeah. Tessa's getting screenshot, I guess.
So Azim, yes, we will talk about that. So anyway, Yuko, tell us what we're doing today.
Okay. All right. So thank you so much for the great introduction. And actually, there you go. You're back. And then, okay, so we are going to talk about, you know what, the beautiful way you describe. We really, we're so busy. We're so busy.
I know.
This is just like the way we say hi. And how are you doing? And before say, oh, I'm fine, I'm wonderful. We tend to say we're busy. Oh, so busy, But why don't we change it? And then to do that, right? Because we want to have our own time. We want to we want to practice self-care. We want to feel better, right? And then to do that, we are going to learn how to meditate. It's not like lotus
No,
pose meditate,
we're
right?
not talking about that.
No, it's
And
got
you could,
this.
yes, you
So
could touch on something.
yes.
She said, you will notice that we will never ask you how you're doing because you are a human being. You should not always be doing.
We're not human doing.
We weren't born to be human doings. We were born to be. That is why I said, wherever you go, there you are. So if you're a human being, you should feel where you are. So that's why we never ask you how you're doing. We say, how are you feeling today?
Feeling is very important though, right? So we're going to help you to not teach, right? Help to guide. That's the better
We'll
way.
tell you what we do. And
Yes,
it's
tell
up
what
to
you
you.
do. Like simple way to reduce stress, right? And so fast. I mean, simple way. Because when we mention about meditation, and then most people are just like, "Ah, I don't have an hour. I don't have 30 minutes. Right?
Yeah, they don't have any time. And we know what Jay-Z said. No time,
Yes.
I don't have time. He said, when you say you have no time, it is the adult version of the dog ate my homework. Because the only
I always love
we
that.
truly have is time in the moment. Okay, go ahead.
In the moment, right? So how simple we can practice meditation throughout the day, you know?
Practicing meditation throughout the day is again going back to that headline. Wherever you go, there you are. So when you're in the day, if you decide you're going to go and hi Angelina, good morning.
Hi, Angelina.
Welcome to the morning blessing. How are you feeling today, Angelina?
Yes.
So
tell us, how are you feeling?
Tell us. So when we talk about meditation, no guru, not your legs crossed. You have
Not
all
like that.
walking meditation, sitting, sleeping, lying down, eating meditation. So it's wherever you go, there you are. So when you're meditating, you have to remember, you see, Angelina is feeling fantastic.
Fantastic. That's amazing. Thank you,
that
Angelina.
is what matters. So that is why we want you to communicate with us. Because where you guys go, there you are. And we want to take you to where you desire to go, but on a better journey of relaxation. So we know you don't have an hour. I don't have an hour to sit in the lotus position. My body would just rebel. It would say, no, enough is enough. That lotus position is just... And then I don't have half an hour. But you know what I do have? I have a moment in time.
A moment in time.
I have a moment in this minute. One moment in this minute. And I can choose what I meditate on. So people...
You can choose.
Yes.
Interesting. Okay.
So I choose every minute of every day what I meditate on. And sometimes we don't really do it. We miss it. We plan it and we sit. That's okay though, because we are human beings. But if you find yourself meditating on anger, frustration, you're going to get your friend. You're going to tell them off. You're going to call this one and let them have it. You're going to fight it, this one. That is meditation.
That is also meditation?
Yeah, that is meditation also.
I never heard about that. What do you mean? Like
you're
say
meditating on how you're going to tell this person off, or you just despise these people you don't know. People meditate. You see one thing and you go, I cannot stand these people, this culture. I cannot stand this complexion. I cannot stand. And is that taking you somewhere? Where is that taking you? Wherever you go, that's where you are. It takes you to this wonderful little place called the Valley of Hate and Frustration.
Yes. Which is like hate is a very strong word.
It is.
Right?
It's a guttural word. It is a word deep in your throat. When you say it, you're pulling that horrible energy. It's like a stench coming out of inside of you. You're angry. So meditation is a every moment situation. No one is asking you to be in a state of meditation constantly. But you should be aware that often you find yourself in that state of meditation.
So that's like that way we can do throughout the day.
Yeah.
Okay, got it.
Exactly what you did. Do it again. You said,
throughout the
Yes,
day is,
up
you
and
know, like
down.
it's not like all
No,
high throughout the day, right? We're
no,
just like in, up and down, up and
up and down.
down.
And when
Yeah.
you catch it, you're going to say to it, okay, come back here. We're not going down that road. And that is what I practice. And you can take a little piece of it. It's not, it's like Angelina said she's feeling fantastic.
Right? That's
So at that
fantastic.
moment,
Yes.
she brought her level up.
Yep.
But she has
That's up.
to be careful that she doesn't send her as in there. Yeah? Good. Welcome to the Sunday self-care show. Everyone is welcome. Hi, Laura. Good morning.
Hi,
How are
Laura.
you feeling
Happy
today,
Self-Care
everybody?
Sunday.
How are you guys feeling? It's all about you.
Yes.
Angelina answered that question.
Yes.
And
How
Angelina
feeling,
said,
Laura?
I'm feeling fantastic.
Yes.
Look at what
it's up.
happens. Look at what happens when you say, I am feeling fantastic.
So
There's a
that,
pause.
right?
And the people who heard you are going to say, okay. Because the first time I said, I am feeling wonderful. The person who heard me said, I've never heard that before. Somebody saying they're feeling wonderful.
You know what? That's so true. Since you taught us, so I starting to ask my clients, whenever I greet my clients, how are you feeling? Instead of saying, how are you doing?
No.
And then people pause, actually.
You're making them know they're thinking of their feelings.
Yeah, and then also,
Hi, Peter.
they don't get used to be
Welcome
asked,
to the Sunday Self-Care Show.
Hello.
How are you feeling, Peter?
Yes,
Let us know.
They not get used to be asked, feeling, right?
No.
And then they just like, sounds like they heard English. They just heard that term of English the first time.
For the first time, yeah. They take a deep breath. How are you feeling, Peter? He will say, he has to pause because now he has to tune in to himself and find out, how am I feeling?
Yeah,
And that's
what
why
they do. Yeah.
Always remember, wherever you go, there you are. So if you said you say, Tessa-Marie, I'm not feeling this great, you will feel like this.
Yes.
But it's okay. Now we know where you are. And then the conversation can continue. The reason why, tell me about your feelings, Peter. What is driving you, Colin, to feel that way? Laura, Angelina, what is driving you guys to feel that way? And then you're going to say, well, this and that happened. I can come to you and I can give you empathy. I can feel with you. I can understand with you.
Yep.
And if I'm fortunate to have had a similar experience as you, I can say, you know what? I experienced that 20 years ago. And now I am here. That is the mindset. Right, Angelina, when you guys come to these things, Yuko and I do, the point is we need you to give us the hints. What are you looking for? Because we're serving. We're not coming here to serve ourselves. We're coming here to say, hey, we were back there.
Yeah.
Our mindset wasn't always like that. We had to bring our mindset because we realized when we take that horrible attitude about our feeling and we're feeling this tension, this,
oh, look at that.
Our bodies is not.
Yeah. It's tense, right?
It's tense and we cannot sleep. You cannot function. A smile is like an effort. You don't even know what a smile feels like.
Oh, I know. Yeah, I know the lady. She's got like her anxiety is so deep because she just doesn't know how to get out of it. Right? She put herself in an anxious the moment a lot, and her body is just so tense. And then like just when I touch her hair, head, hard.
Yeah, you can feel the heat from somebody that has it. You can feel the energy, and you have to. You almost say, "I wish I had ice to throw at them."
It'll melt in 2 seconds, though. Like
but if we can teach her to harness, like Angelina says, the mindset, mindset. If we can say to her, you know what, even if the whole world is falling apart, there is one moment in a second, there is one moment in a minute that the world where you are, the world is falling apart. and you're just going to go, it's going to go worse because that's what you're feeling. When you cross that chasm, that hole, that space, that gap between now and the next one, this is where you jump in and you say, okay, let me find 1 second in this minute to be blank.
I
That
like the way you question though. You ask yourself,
yes,
right? Let me find like 1
1
second. 1
second. Yeah, because if you don't have 60 seconds, you do not have a minute. So
Yeah,
one
that's so true.
second of calmness
Just
is
the
important.
1 second.
You know, just for that, you wash your hand for 20 seconds.
Yes,
Try that and see how long it takes to completely wash your hand.
It is. You can quite do the hand rubbing and you can watch. 20 seconds is a long time.
And remember when you were at school and you had to do 1 minute speech, it looked like it was never ever going to end that minute.
Yeah.
So that is why
forever.
Meditation does not necessarily have to be 60 minutes and say, I sat in the lotus position and I meditated. It doesn't. If you can, then bully for you, good for you, great for you. But if you say my mind wanders when I decide to meditate and to, then take a minute.
Yeah.
So take a minute.
1 minute, so you can just set the phone to like timers or something that help.
You take the time and you sit or you stand or you say, I'm going to stand here at the window and I'm going to look out that window and I'm going to see what is there to see for 1 minute.
Oh, so you don't have to close your eyes and breathe?
No. Okay. When last you look and you saw the tree across the lawn, across your driveway or your window in your 10-story apartment building and you can see the skyline of your city? When last you really stood there and you look at it? You don't even need the balcony. That is meditation.
So I can also staring at 1 minute. Go outside.
And just 1 minute and look at the tree. Look at the wind. See the wind moving through the leaves. Don't question it. Don't fix it.
No.
Just look.
Just
observe.
Yeah.
In that moment. That is meditation, because at that moment you have forgotten what is not working in your life for that 1 second. So instead, or 1 minute. So instead of using 1,440 minutes in a day.
You are really good at numbers, Tessa. It came immediately.
Yes. So instead of saying, you know what, I have 1440 in minutes that makes up a day.
Okay.
And instead of saying, Tessa-Marie, I only spent 1 minute, you have to say, Tessa-Marie, I am so happy and grateful. I had 1 minute of meditation today.
I love the way it sounds. Instead of saying like only 1 minute,
you say, I had 1 minute when I really was in the zone. I could feel the energy of the world. I look at that tree and I'm looking at it and nobody is caring for this tree. And here it is. It's doing its thing. It's taking on the energy. And you're just concentrating on that tree. And when the timer goes off, you're going to go, oh, like you have traveled a million miles.
So at the beginning, it might take a little longer, or you feel like, oh my gosh, that was, you're not used to it, right? Just go to the gym.
It's going to be uncomfortable. It's going to be uncomfortable. Harsh. It's going to be so uncomfortable.
Very much. 1 minute. Some people, they can't even stay 1 minute stand still. Right?
All of that is meditation, Yuko. I'm so happy you opened that door. 1 minute of standing in place is a form of meditation. Just like that.
Stillness?
Just stillness.
Okay.
And observe what is going on. What is going on around here? Not what somebody said.
We're busy, like our brain is like
when you find your brain, when you find your brain shifting back, you still have a minute, right?
Yep.
But 29 seconds into it, your brain is saying, okay, I don't like this.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. My brain
The
starting to
unconscious
like,
mind is saying, I don't want any part of this.
brain start talking. Like we have a hamster
Yeah,
in the brain.
it
I
never
always
stops.
like,
Just going.
yep,
70,000 thoughts every day, and most of them are the same.
yes,
And
the repeat.
yeah, and people listening to us will say, Tessa-Marie, this is so difficult. It is so challenging. Of course it is.
Hmm.
But anything worth having is worth fighting for.
That's right. Yeah. The people, like people said it's so difficult, but they are also wanted to have the life, better life, right?
Yes,
They
a
just like,
balanced
I
life.
wish I know how to take, I want to just sit down. I wanted to just like relax. They ask us. And then when we suggest 1 minute meditation,
Somebody
they're just like,
said to us the last
uncomfortable.
time, a minute is nothing. What can you get in a minute of meditation?
Underestimate the power of minute.
Of a minute. Put them together and you have a day. So like you said,
Mm-hmm.
you go, how is
Yep.
Angelina feeling today? Fantastic.
Yes.
Laura said something. I don't know what Laura said.
She said, miss you. Hey, miss you,
It was,
right? Oh,
yeah, but she felt that she missed us.
yeah.
She,
I missed you too.
I missed you. I miss seeing you guys.
Yes.
That is a good feeling. You see? So instead of somebody going through their life and they cannot find that moment, it's hard. It's not easy, but it is doable and it is conquerable. It is a challenge, and a challenge is something you can win. You stand to win. So
Mm-hmm.
meditation is observant. What are you saying?
Observant.
What are you thinking?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm sure somebody will come here and they'll tell us, or they'll send us a DM, oh, I struggle with meditating.
Oh, that word I'm not allowed to use.
Neither am I. It has no struggle. You
Instead of
meditate for
using
30,
struggle, yes.
you meditate for 30 seconds
Yeah.
today and you never meditated before. That you just won. You just won. You win. You got there.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Setting the timer on your phone or your watch, then standing and press the button and start looking outside.
Very simple.
Yes.
Like, yes, very, very simple.
And
It doesn't
and that
cost
is
money.
something.
It doesn't cost money.
It does not
No,
cost money. It takes a minute in
it's only
time.
a minute.
A minute to
Yes.
start.
Yes.
Another form of meditation that people are afraid to do is
What is that?
to get to know themselves.
To get to know ourselves?
Yes.
Why is that?
Because we do not want to face it. We're scared. We're scared of getting to know
Our
us.
own truth.
We're scared of what we see when we look at ourselves.
You know what? Okay, the way now I understand a little bit, because some women, they don't want to look at themselves in the mirror. Is that the part of it?
Yes, that is meditation. For a moment, you stand there, you don't criticize, but you just feel good that you can stand there and think about you. No
In front of
criticism
mirror too?
allowed.
Okay.
Because when we criticize, it's always something from behind.
Yes, the past.
The
Yes.
past is
Yes.
not the moment.
No.
Oh, I wish I had done that. No, that's not what I'm asking you to do. I'm asking you to observe you.
So, like, maybe the mirror meditation, that also works too.
Yes.
Like, I just kind of made it up, but
No, but it's,
you
yeah,
stand up in
if you
front of
can
the mirror.
have a walking meditation, they say that
Mm-hmm.
you can have a mirror meditation.
Mirror.
I'm going to stand in the mirror and meditate on me today.
I
You
like
can
that.
you can go really, really, really far by taking all of your clothes off and standing in the mirror by yourself and staring.
That need a lot of courage.
But you
Actually.
see, exactly. But you are alone. You don't have to touch yourself. Just stand there and feel you. That
Okay.
is meditation. Feel you. Be satisfied with you, because wherever your mind goes, there you are.
So 1 minute, don't criticize how you look in front of the mirror.
No.
No.
Just
Okay.
stand
No,
there.
like we just like, I don't like my arm, right?
But
I don't like.
but that is
Yeah.
where you're going. So if you start saying that you're going there, and there you are, you're
Yes.
now in the critical mode.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
you're going to criticize you. You're not
Mm-hmm.
even giving the world a chance to criticize. You are telling them how you want them to see you by criticizing you. So because you don't like your arm,
Mm-hmm.
if you're my age, you can go and lift weights if you desire. Now,
Mm-hmm.
will it help? Yes. Will it fix it by Monday morning? No.
No.
So you
Just
need to
too soon.
do that again. That is meditating too. People do, every action is a form
Okay.
of meditation.
It's not immediate. Like like you're not comfortable. Just like you can't get a muscle in just like day
No.
one. Like
So
the
the same
lifting.
thing with meditation. Every action we take is a
Mm-hmm.
form of meditation. As much as we think, we always pre-plan. We pre-plan.
Oh yes.
Although we
Very much
are
pre-plan.
not
Yeah.
conscious we're doing it, that we're meditating on what we will do in the next hour. Oh, I have to, I have to get here, Tessa, and you could get cracking. You guys are just going in circles, do that. All of that is planning.
Mm-hmm.
So
I got lots
while
of
you're
lists.
thinking
Yes.
that, you're losing the one thing perhaps you need today to make you stay here.
We lose ourselves.
We lose ourselves. Yeah.
Yes.
We went down the rabbit hole, and
Yes.
there's no way out of that rabbit hole.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That's true. What has happened when we lose ourselves, that just like I show up the other day on the Zoom meeting. I look like that everybody pulled 8 different directions, right? My hair was messy. You just told me, you said, I think you're like, like just kind of, you're like everywhere.
But yeah,
right? I lost myself.
Yeah, and then when I told you that you realized you were, and you told me, yes, and that's how I'm.
Yeah, you know what? I didn't even realize that I lost myself until you told me. I just like, I don't know what she's talking about. I'm here. I'm present, right? But Tessa's just like, you're looking like you lost yourself. You lost yourself. Like, really? And think about later, and when you tapped it, right? And I just like, actually, yeah, I lost myself.
Yeah, you weren't feeling yourself. So you were looking, you were like this, like the butterfly that cannot find a tree, or the hummingbird that cannot get something to suck on. And we all do that. So meditation does not mean you have to sit in a lotus position or do all of that. Meditation is get the proper mindset. Like Angelina said, when she said she was fantastic, that is her mindset.
Mm-hmm.
And you have to be prepared when you have meditated to have that type of mindset, and somebody tells you, what are you so fantastic? What is fantastic about your life? You have to remember, that is my meditative work. I am fantastic. And you just hold it. You're standing in the mirror. You look at yourself. You know what, Colin? You are fantastic. You know what, Yuko? You are fantastic. You know what, Laura, Angelina, Azim, everybody that shows up, Marina, you are fantastic.
The mirror. You're using a mirror?
The mirror. Because
I have mirror right here, Tessa. we do work together, right?
Yeah.
I mean, like workshop.
Yes.
Now turning to workshop. Okay, let me practice.
Practice
like you're teaching us. So let me practice. That way I can do later, right? I can do after.
Okay.
So this is a mirror, right? So, and then I look at myself, and then what I say. Like,
okay, turn the way you were turning so we can see like your side. Yes. Like and look at the mirror. Don't look at me. Look at the mirror. Hold the mirror and look at the mirror. Stop looking at that. Okay, so look at your face.
Okay, how about like that?
Yeah.
Can you see better? Oh, yeah, that's good. Oh, I like this angle.
Okay, no. Don't talk, and then just for 30 seconds, I will time you, and I want you to tell me. I'll tell you when it's time for your 30 seconds. Oh,
30 seconds. Everyone,
30
you guys have a mirror?
I grab your mirror for 30
Grab
seconds.
your mirror.
Okay, I'm setting the seconds, but it's slowly coming together. Okay.
Okay. What do I do?
Okay, go.
Just staring at
No,
myself?
stare. No, start staring.
Okay.
Do not move. Just stare. Keep staring at the vision in the mirror. And you have 15 seconds just less left. And see how you feel when you relax your shoulders and just look at you. Okay, stop. You're done. Okay.
That's a long time.
You see what I mean?
Yeah.
You see
That's a
what I mean?
long time.
It is a long time. But then how did you, what was going through your mind?
I like myself. I just like, it's so happy to wake up, and I like it. I like myself.
Yeah.
Actually.
You couldn't
I even thought I have beautiful eyes.
When they tell you are, you will see something in your body that will trigger that thought.
Yeah.
You know, and sometimes it will cause you to want to be a little bit critical to the point you'll say, you know what, for a person my age, I feel really good. So that is a little, so you're putting your age there. So you take the age out, because that is meditating. If you keep saying something, that is where you're going to go. So if you look at yourself in the mirror, well, and you notice like you have the chicken wings,
so that's where we're gonna go, right? Like,
yeah. So you're going to go and you're going to say, "Oh, I just chicken, you know, I just," and then you're not there. But if you drop your shoulder and you just let go, just keep staring. No, as soon as a negative comes, you shift. Just stare. No judgment. And it takes 30 seconds.
That's a long
if 30 seconds
time.
is too long,
That's a
take
long
20
time.
seconds, take 10 seconds and stop. It's every time you stop before you make a decision, that is where your power is.
So let me rephrase it. Every time I stop,
Yeah,
before make a decision,
yeah,
that's where my power is.
Yes, and that is what meditation teaches you. That is what meditation teaches you. Wherever you go, there you are. If you think of bad things, as I said, it comes back to you. If you look at the people that wished, because every time you speak, you're prophesying and you're meditating. The more you do it, the stronger your meditation becomes.
Yes. The more you do it, yes.
Yes, and so if you are only meditating on bad things, your plate is going to be filled, and you won't be able to see anything else.
Yes.
So
yeah, like missing beautiful things around us.
You know, so right now where we are in the moment, right in this moment, right in this season, if you live in North America or anywhere in the world, whatever season you're in, but for us in North America, this is a season of color.
Yes, yeah, very
Everywhere
vibrant
you
flowers.
go, you're going to see plants and flowers, and some are nice, some are pretty, some
green and everything. Yeah.
Yeah. So give it some care. If you have the ability to walk at the lake to look at the falls, then you go, you do that. And you just,
yes, I would do that though.
And you hear the birds, sit and observe and listen. Do you know, although a bird is singing, there is a gap when the bird stops singing. There is a gap.
Beautiful. Yes.
And
yes.
But you can only find that when you take the time to meditate in the moment.
Yeah, that's true, because when our mind is so busy, we don't even notice, like, what? Is the birds chirping? I didn't notice that.
Yeah.
Because we are very busy, just like circling, right? Like hamster in the brain.
And then when you're greeting yourself in the morning and you pause, holy shit, I made it again. I'm here today.
I love that.
That is meditating. You're meditating on softness and beauty with just a thought. Wherever you go, there you are. Instead of saying, oh, well,
it's morning.
and everything hurts. Everything that is hurting today most likely was hurting yesterday.
That's true.
So
yes,
every time you have the same thought at the same time every morning.
So you're giving yourself pain
More
by saying
pain.
like,
and you're meditating on it because you keep nurturing it. So
like more you're putting abundance and rich thought in your
So when people talk about meditation, they have, listen, there are good and a lot of benefit from meditating. A lot. I'm not putting down meditating for 30 minutes. But if you're able to have a mantra like they do and you have or you can make up, the mantra for meditating does not have to be it doesn't have to be that.
No, I don't think I can do it at this moment even.
What you can do though, you can meditate on love. Meditate on joy. And then so your meditative word today, you can have 7 different powerful meditation words every day. While you're
7?
Sipping and having your cup of coffee, you can meditate on joy. You can say to the Lord, joy, and you will find moments of flashback or moments that gave you joy.
That's true. Yeah. Brain's gonna start searching the joy from your past, right?
That you're feeling it. Yes. And in the moment you're saying joy. And you're pulling the joy to you, and you're thinking joy. Smile. You can choose 7 different words and give them each a minute in your life every day.
So 7 different, we can choose our own 7 words. I like that.
Because some people meditate on all what they hate. So what is their word? Hate. So what does the universe say? Oh, come on, you want some more things to it? Load it up. There you go.
There is a hate
about your neighbor. Right. You have no complain about your brother. Complain about your sister. Here you go. Take it all in. Load it up.
Happen. Yes, that will happen. Universe will give you what you ask for.
Oh yes. So meditation.
Yeah.
So can you imagine somebody phone to complain and tell you how the word is coming? They always have a complaint, but they can, no matter what you tell them to do,
oh my gosh,
they never change. No. You just keep doing that. You cannot help that. But you have a choice if you want to take that.
So how do we do that? Like, some people always complaining.
You as a sounding board and wants to force you to meditate on roughness and harshness and hate and terrible things with them, because now they're creating a group. You are one of the members of that group. Maybe you all don't meet together to have that discussion, but they will do it if they go on to somebody else, and it goes back and forth. And you know what happened? This one said that, and he that.
Yep.
I just despise them, and you're meditating. You are there with them. You're absorbing that energy, whether it's on the phone, because it's through your senses that you affect your emotion.
So how can we deal with it? We just don't answer the phone?
No, you cannot do that all the time, because sometimes they're so close to you that they might be your conjoined twin.
Yes.
They're relative.
Conjoined twins.
They have your Siamese twin.
Yes. Very much.
And the first thing they get is, I must call Tessa-Marie and tell her about my horrible, my sister, my brother, my neighbor. Right?
Yeah.
Choose that. So what you do, you have to decide, is this the right type of meditation for me at that time of the day? I know what I said is a mouthful. The phone is ringing. The DM comes. You can look at it and say, okay, is this the right time of the day for me to take this person on?
So that's like, you have to ask yourself.
You have to be in the moment of your life. You have to be there so that you can shift it. You can separate the wheat from the sheaves.
Yeah. tend to just kind of be pulled.
Yeah,
Other
we allow it.
people's.
But if you stop and you look at it and you see the DM, you go, you know what? Not now. I'm not going to start this conversation with you. If it's on the phone and you
Yes.
hear the phone, look at it and say, okay, let it go to message.
Okay. So just
Okay.
like leave it. Yeah.
So now you are in control.
Yeah.
So if you
Is it
have
any
to
other way? Any other way too? Like just okay, just leave them in a message.
leave it
But
for
like
now.
you said,
Leave it. You don't have to hate them. You don't have to say
no.
nothing. Just letting it fall in the gap. It's happening here, right? So you observe. Now there is a gap. And it's your choice to let it fall in the gap before you
It's
take
like our
it
choice.
and go on with it. So there is a moment that there is the gap in between. You hear it, you decide to fall in the gap, you lose control. You cannot come back out. No, you
I know,
answer and they start talking.
deep
Or
down in
you
the
start reading.
valley.
Yes.
Yes.
But
So
if you
when
let
they
the
start
gap
talking,
go, then
yeah,
later you can pick up the phone. Oh, you called. I saw your message. How are you doing? You don't have to address it. You're in control. But to do that, you have to have had that time to meditate on how am I going to manage those things. That is a meditation when you ask the question.
I have a question, though, Tessa. But those people, they tend to speak, talk, right? And negative things. And just sometimes don't let me have that. I just don't know what to
Well,
do.
you know
Like,
what you have to do? You know what?
yeah.
You have to say, I have something else to do right now. Because you do. You're not telling a lie either.
Yeah, that's true.
You always
That's true.
have to say, I would love to continue, but right now I have something to do.
So that's not rude, right?
No,
It's just
no.
no.
And they will say, why are you going? You're normally accustomed to listen. Okay, look at how rude another human being can be.
Actually, yes, that rude.
They're talking to you,
yeah.
and at the same time, they are talking to other people in the room, or they're answering their cell phone, or they're doing something.
Yes.
Why are you holding on to that? Why?
Oh,
You don't
now I feel
have to
stupid.
tell them, I see you're busy. You don't have to say, okay, so you're so busy, I cannot stay.
That's true. So I am allowed to say that.
You're allowed to say, you know what, I have to go. You don't have to tell them that they don't even, they're not even aware they're doing it because they've done it to everybody.
I know.
But
most people,
you hear from that person,
yeah.
every time they would have 101 thing wrong with them physically, emotionally, spiritually.
Yes, all the time.
All the time, physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, they're going to have all of that.
Why they're good at it though? I'm just wondering.
Because they're not.
Why they're good at it?
Because they haven't undressed and look at themselves in the mirror and love every part of themselves.
So that could be one of the perfect meditation to we suggest. Look at yourself in the mirror.
And find everything that is absolutely perfect right now about you.
Yeah. That's true.
You have perfect eyesight.
Yeah.
You can see.
Yeah.
So you're able to chew food and eat it. They do not have to puree your food and give it to you through a tube.
That's like 30 seconds mirror meditation.
But every time you call me, you're telling me how every part of my body, of your body, is broken. And I am not a physician. And even if I suggest, you wouldn't do it because your job is to load me up and load others up with your pain and all your this. Whereas if you only take time to take the pain, let it fall in the gap, and concentrate and meditate on what is good that's happening in your life.
Yeah, those people, they don't focus on what they have it, right? Like
no,
you said,
none of us as human beings, we don't do that. We have to learn those habits. Always,
because
I did that before. We all got there. And then you have to ask yourself, I had to ask myself, you know what? Why am I going there? What is that doing for me?
Most people, they don't ask the question.
What is it making me feel?
Yeah. Feel.
What is it making me feel like? So that is how I started studying me. And I realized nothing is wrong with me. I am exactly as I am, and where I am is where I went. Where I am in my life right now is where I went years ago. And I meditated on walking and walking and going for walks. So today I can still walk. So where I am is wherever you have been is where you are. Wherever you go, that is where you are.
Yes. You know what? I remember, sorry. It's as you were talking, yes, you meditate while you're walking because you connect. I remember we walked together, right? You took me to your walking spot or your meditation spot, like by the beach, and not beach, at the lake.
Yeah.
You stopped. You were in the moment. I remember that.
Yes. Yeah. You have to be able to do that. You don't need to always have a conversation with a person all the time, but you need to stop in the moment and realize, where am I? And what am I thinking? And what am I doing? And what am I feeling? And is it going to help me to feel better? Or when you get off that meditation that is horrible with your friend, a conversation is a meditation.
Conversation is a meditation too?
It is. You're in it, and meditation is being in the moment. You're in it. You're taking the energy from that person and you're carrying it. You might continue the conversation for 3 minutes. I bet you at the end of 3 minutes, you are just saying to yourself, wow, okay. And you're going in the kitchen, you're going to do something, but you're still feeling and remembering that conversation. It became part of you. You have dragged that voice, those words you heard from that person into your present moment. You understand what I mean? So you're still meditating with them. You're still there with them. Somebody joined us. Oh, hi, Oko, somebody.
Oh, my friend. Hi, Oko-san.
Yeah.
You know what? My comment is not moving at all.
Well, that's
in the moment.
That's an Instagram thing, because neither is my comment when you are opening the show. I think it's an Instagram thing. Before comments would scroll, or maybe there's a tech thing we don't know. But those of you that we cannot see unless we touch the screen. We're talking about meditation, and that what we believe is meditation is not the only type of meditation. Hi, Kimberly. Morning.
Now it's
how are you feeling this morning? So what we have to remember, we're talking about meditation. And bringing
it's not like
the point that a 20-second worth of meditation is amazing. It is worth its weight in gold. And you might say, it's 20-second, Tessa-Marie, what is in it? 20 seconds is 20 seconds less of the time you spend thinking of the same things over and over. Meditation is when you're gossiping with your friend, you're meditating on the negative things. So meditation is when somebody calls you and it's just loading on you. If you take it, it's not that. We are amazing. We are feeling great. Good evening, Tessa-Marie.
Yes,
hi, Oko. Thank you.
Oh, Oko-san.
Yeah. So meditation is every action. What I said, the book I read, years ago, wherever you go, that's where you are.
That's a really interesting book. Yeah.
So wherever you go in your mind, that's where you are. You cannot, there's no difference. And if you travel, wherever you are, it's because you went there, right? So your mind is the same thing, it travels. That's why 1 minute of meditation is long. And if you have
30 seconds,
30 seconds of just staring.
30 seconds,
Yeah, stare at your body, close off. No criticism required. Just stand there.
No saying like, small. It's not what it's nothing. No criticism.
No criticism. Just stand there and feel you. Feel yourself. As your mind in that 30 seconds will want to go somewhere horrible. You have to pull it back and say, come back. We're looking at us.
So it's
everything is perfect.
practicing.
Yeah, it's practice. And then I said, meditation words does not have to be the traditional it does not. Your meditation word can be a word you like. Love. Meditate on the feeling of love.
Yeah.
Just
I like you said joy, right?
Peace,
Joy,
tranquility,
yeah,
purpose.
yeah.
You can meditate. What is my purpose? Why am I here? You can have questions like that. And you just
good question.
And that is meditation. And when somebody phones you and or they DM you and you know the message is going to go south.
Yes.
It's all negative. What is wrong in the world? What is wrong with you? What is wrong with everything? And you see the DM, breathe and let the DM fall in the gap. Do not pick it up and answer. Let it go in the gap.
We immediately react though.
You don't have to. You must train to be in the moment. That is meditation. If you're in the moment and you say, oh, Tessa-Marie is going to be complaining about something, then you should know you have to let that DM from me go. Let it fall in the gap. And when it falls in the gap, you're free. So when you're ready, you pick up the phone and you decide how you're going to respond to that DM.
So we're in control.
We're in control. Yes.
That's a good thing.
Hi, Jade.
Right?
So this is the most important thing you can do, is that you have to realize that meditation does not mean 10 hours of sitting and thinking and planning. No, meditation is the 30 seconds you have never done before. Meditation is that 1 minute you never did before. Yoko has disappeared. The Wi-Fi is going its own way. So when you meditate or you desire to meditate, do not rush and think you can do 20 minutes like Deepak Chopra and all of these people. What you're doing is that you have to realize, hey, I need to rest in me and think joy. That is meditation. Hi, Yuko, welcome back.
Universe sent me somewhere else for a few seconds.
The universe is doing Instagram and Instagram is messed up today because it's not moving. It's just not moving.
I think the universe said like 20 seconds moment time.
Yeah, so that was your meditation time. So that is what we have to realize.
Yeah.
This whole hour we're giving you today is for you to have 30 seconds of meditation. We did it. That is why we are doing better at what we desire to accomplish in our life, because we took that 30 seconds, we harnessed it, and we did it every day. That 30 seconds, all I could stay on was 30 seconds of peace and feel it for 30 seconds. And then my watch would ding and I knew I had to stop because I was learning to meditate.
I do believe everybody can afford 30 seconds.
Well, if you cannot give yourself 30 seconds to connect with yourself, you need to find out why. And the only way to find out why is to get your pen and paper in your journal and write, why I am unable to concentrate on myself for 30 seconds. And what should I do? And you can
That's a really
go
great question.
further and you can say what we say. If you were me, what would you do about learning to meditate for 30 seconds?
Yeah. Before you start, okay, here's an example. I know a lady, she had elderly mom and then disabled son, and then her husband is sick, right? And then she is in 70s. And then she just like exhausted. She started losing weight. So probably she just like let everybody have her own time. She didn't even create 30 seconds. So I asked her, do you have your own time a little bit? No, because everybody's just asking me something. And I felt like energy like that just kind of sad energy from her.
Well, yes, I'll tell you. Okay, I can relate to something similar.
Okay.
When the
How can she just fix it?
just listen to me.
Yes.
This is what I'm going to say, just to hear. I can relate to something like that.
Please.
When Brian was very sick at the end, the doctor suggested that he goes to palliative care, right? I had my cousins, even a very close person to me, said to me, oh, but it would be so nice for him to be at the house with you. You guys can sit and chat and do this and do that. And the what you call it, the other half of the hospital wanted me to have oxygen at home and all of this. They just had it. But before I could get home, a truck was there with oxygen, which my son called and said, Mom, what are you doing? You cannot manage that. The doctor said, no. I said, I didn't do that. So then anyway, I met the doctor. He said, what? He said, you will die before him. It's not, they offer you 3 hours a day. Can you do that? And what happens to the 21 other hours? Who is going to relieve you from this? And it was hard. And I had to fight through these people and follow the doctor's advice. And then when I went to see him, I would go and I'd spend 4 or 5 hours just sitting there. He wasn't talking. He was just, you know, high and relaxing. Not relaxing, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
And then on the way home, I would feel like I have cleaned the house 5 times. I would get home and all I wanted to do was go to sleep.
Yeah.
And one day the doctor realized, he saw me when I came in and he was making wrongs, and he came to me, said, you've been here for 4 hours, go home. He said, do not do that. He said, it is too much and it will drain you. It will hurt you more than it will hurt him. And the doctor had to explain that to me. So when you fast forward later, many people, my cousin ended up having this one that told me I shouldn't have done that. She's a medical doctor, but and her husband was a doctor, and her husband got the same disease John McCain had, and she had to hire 3 people, 8-hour shifts to help her with her husband. And then she said to me, I'm sorry I said that to you, because this is tough. So that lady has to get some help. She has to do something.
Yeah. I think otherwise I could see every time I see her, every 6 weeks, she's starting to get small and small.
Yeah, because she's giving everything. She's not, there's no me time. There's no 30 seconds. There's no 1 minute. If somebody's calling. I joke sometimes and I have to say, your husband get a cold and you lose weight. Because every minute they are calling for something. And you're rushing back and forth, stairs, going downstairs, coming back up. And that is true. You need to take the time to meditate.
Even if so I can suggest like 1 minute. How about 1 minute meditation?
Yeah, when she comes to you for the first 6 weeks, and the next time she comes, tell her, you know what, I'm going to teach you something you can do for yourself.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
So
we'll do it together. Yeah.
You give her a cup of coffee or tea and have her have this and see what happens. Until I sit and just sit with me. You'll get the hair done. Relax for a moment. I'm going to teach you how to do a minute for yourself. And she can use it, and she might win or she might not. Or she might succeed. And you say, okay, a minute is really long, so why don't we just do 30 seconds?
30 seconds.
I give you a cup of tea. Let's rest for 30 seconds. And she say, what will that do? That will give you a time to just think of sipping. And you can talk and say, how is the tea feeling in your mouth? Take a sip. What does it feel like?
So that's a meditation.
Yeah. You're bringing her to think about her. You're putting her in the meditative mood to realize, I am worthy.
You know what? After she said, I lose myself. I'm going to lose myself. So, going to find yourself.
Yeah, but feeling, being in the moment, meditating on what it is I should do now. And the more you you do a little bit and ask that question, the more answers come to you.
That's so
You
true.
know,
You're gonna be good at it. Yeah.
this thing is just frozen.
I know, mine too.
So that is something you have to remember.
Okay.
Give her that
Thank you.
opportunity. You know,
Yep.
she's coming, make the cup of tea. Have the honey there, a little lemon. Don't add it. And say, you know what, Joan, I knew you were coming today and I wanted you to take a few moments to enjoy your haircut and your sheen. But before we start, I made you a nice cup of tea. We will sit for a little bit and have that cup of tea. You would like some honey or lemon in it. You'd like a little milk. You will feel even better having done that.
Me too, right?
That is a form
Yes.
of meditation. You are in the moment with her. You're taking her to realize, don't fall in the gap. Stay up on your side and be you.
And because I'm being a hairstylist, I'm so close to my client.
You feel it,
right? And then feel it. Yeah, because I get the energy, take the energy too, right?
Yeah.
So, and then I just like, I lost myself. I'm so tired.
Laura, prayer is a form of meditation. So if you pray, you meditate, you're concentrating on God, you're feeling good, you're looking at it, or the universe, whatever you pray to. So that is a form of prayer.
Yes.
Is a form of meditation.
So Laura is doing
your
it.
meditation is a form of prayer, and prayer is a form of meditation. So you are, because you're meditating on the greatness of the God you worship. You're meditating on the elements. You're meditating on the tree. You can be. There is something that I practice a lot.
Yes.
When I go somewhere new and I see trees that I have never seen, not to say don't know, it's a maple tree, it's an oak tree, fine. But you know what I do? The bigger the tree, I rest my back against the tree and I pull the energy of the tree to me.
Yes. Trees, amazing. Yeah.
You can pull the energy of the earth. When we do grounding, we are releasing the negative electricity into the earth, but the earth has to feed us something. It doesn't take without giving.
So trees helping us too,
yeah,
right?
the tree does it. Does the oxygen we drink, we breathe comes from the trees.
Yeah. Well,
if you can tell, produce oxygen, what else do they produce that they haven't told us about? Why not try it yourself? Rest your back against the tree on a summer day and read a book and see how you will feel.
Yeah. In Japanese, tree is ki. And then ki is also energy.
It is energy.
Actually. Yeah.
People know your rose bush, you're cutting a flower. Okay, in our custom, after 6 o'clock, because my mom and her mom, we had the estate right here. The herbalist that plants that does everything. Like I grew up knowing what bergamot was and all these different funny names everybody had. And if it was 6 p.m. and she was going to get an herb to do something, she would ask the tree permission, the herb.
Really?
Good evening. It's 6 o'clock. Can I have a piece of you to make a tea?
Oh, that's amazing. Wow.
Instead of just going, grab some mint. Talk to the mint. Talk to the rose. I'm taking you in the house so I can feel you.
I want to talk to my baby.
You outside so I can enjoy you. So this is what it is. So guys, it was it's a holiday. Our usual group are still celebrating.
I think
Daisy and Laura and Colin has hung on with us forever. Thank you, wonderful.
Thank you so much for
And Lauren learned that meditation, prayer is meditation, and Colin already hears a lot of that from us because she's with us all the way. But I am sure there is something somebody here learned today that they just needed to have. So have a great day, everybody.
Thank you so much, Tessa, and thanks everyone.
Thank everybody for coming. See you guys. Oh, I won't be doing a live on Monday.
Because it's Canada Day?
Yeah, I'm going to have Canada Day.
Yes.
I'll see you guys on Tuesday.
All right, see you on Tuesday.
Maybe you can create a post for me to say that.
But no
morning blessing on Monday.
Okay, I'll do
Canada Day.
that right after.
Thank you so much.
No more morning blessings. Not no more. Sorry. No morning blessings. Monday, July 1st.
On July 1st. Yeah, thank you. Take care, everybody.
All right. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful weekend.
You too. too. Enjoy
Yeah,
your Canada Day.
I
Bye. Did you
will.
shop? Did you shop a lot in Buffalo when you went on Saturday, on Thursday or Friday?
Of
Friday.
course. You see this?
Oh, yeah. Oh, who went with you? Who?
My husband.
Oh, Todd. Oh, that was nice. Well, good. Well, happy shopping. Talk to you later. Is that a dress? Go all the way back. Let me see how it looks. Is it a dress or a top?
It is
Oh, I
dress. I can't.
cannot see. Keep going. Keep going.
I
Keep
cannot.
going.
This is my wall.
Oh,
But
it's a cute little dress. It
thank
looks
you.
nice. Take care.
Yes.
Bye,
Bye.
everybody.
Bye, everyone.